is a $17.85 million Beverly Hills mansion formerly owned by superstar Rihanna herself. This home includes a remarkable backyard, beautiful Beverly Hills views, and one of the most unique interiors we have ever seen. And today we're gonna tour this entire home right now. But before we do, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, huge thank you to all of the realtors involved with this listing. And now let's begin. We are here today in bright and sunny Beverly Hills, California, about to tour this impressive contemporary home. You can see that we have a dark theme here on the exterior. You've got the glass panels going all the way up to the top level. You've got the garage access on the right. This home is also nicely gated off from the street. It's also set at the end of a very private street, so you don't have to worry. No one's gonna be bothering you at this home here. We're also surrounded by gorgeous foliage all across this area. You've also got this massive grass patch, which leads you into a seating section with beautiful views. You can see all of your landscaping above here too, which offers the most amount of privacy for this home. This grass area also leads us into your beautiful backyard, which we're going to be seeing a little bit later in the video, so you should stick around. Now let's continue our tour. The driveway is nicely tiled, and you've got your massive glass paneled front door, and let's go in. So here we are at your architectural entry, one of the most impressive entries I have seen in any property ever. You can see that you've got your spiral staircase, which exclusively leads into this private floating hallway, further taking you into the primary living and bedroom suites. You've got 33-foot high ceilings in this section. You've got the custom wooden carved details shown all across that ceiling as well. You've got suspended light fixtures shown throughout this entire main level here. Upon entering through the section as well, you've got a contemporary staged seating space with views out to your motor court. You've got some floating artistic shelving, and you also have beautiful art pieces shown all throughout this entire property. This is personally one of my most favorite interiors ever. It's so minimalist and artistic at the exact same time. You've got your piano here on my left with more artistic bookshelving spaces here. And if we look directly in front of me, we've got access into this oversized family room, which has the chandelier positioned in the center of this space. This room is just so vast. If you look above me and you see the height of these ceilings, again, these are 33-foot high ceilings. I'm 6'3" for reference, and I probably look pretty small in this area. You've got contemporary staged seating all throughout the area as well. On my right, you've got a private dining room, which we're going to see momentarily, but before we do, I wanted to mention this. So you have your dual fireplace here, glass paneled. You can enjoy that fireplace from this living room or the living room on the opposite side of it, which we're gonna see in just a bit here. Also, the fireplace is surrounded with this beautiful smooth stone detail. You've got the flat screen TV, and if you pan up above, the stone detail actually transitions into a massive brass kind of art piece, which is again illuminated with these LED light strips, and it again just adds to the artistic, minimalist design they were trying to achieve here at this property. You've got some wall sconces here too, positioned on either side of your formal dining room entry. Now follow me up this set of stairs right here. This leads us into the formal dining room, where we've got seating for 10. You've got a remarkable light fixture suspended in the center of the room. This is a very artistic and chic designed area. If you look up above me, we've actually got the carved stone details which wrap the perimeter of this space. Very unique. We don't see these ornate details too often in homes, so I'm really excited every time I see them. You've got the LED light strips up above, staged artwork, backyard access, views to the mountains and to the foliage out there in the distance. Also, that backyard is pretty remarkable, and we're going to be seeing it a little bit later in the tour, so you should stick around. Now, continuing through, we've got these solid doors, which are kind of in a gold color, which can completely section off this dining room in case you want to have some sort of private event. You can absolutely do it. Now, on my right here, we've got your powder room with the vessel sink, mounted mirror, and a hanging light fixture. And directly to the left of that side, we've got access into your movie theater. We've got plush walls surrounding this area, giving you that true, authentic, soundproof feel that all movie theaters should have. You've got the dual-tiered seating, you've got the integrated speakers in the walls, massive screen in front of me with the projector mounted on the back wall of this section. You can comfortably sit like 10 to 12 people in here, or you can be in here and just play some video games on the big screen. It's pretty cool. Now let's head outside of this space here. Down the hall to my right, we've got some art in the space, laundry room on my right with 2 appliances, built-in sink, custom upper and lower cabinetry, and you've got the LED strip lights inside of the section. And if we continue our tour to my right-hand side, this is one of the best residential gyms that we have ever seen. I am pretty blown away with the amount of equipment that they have in this massive room. You can see you have your full range dumbbell rack right in front of me. You've also got the mirrors surrounding this section. So again, you're really getting that true, authentic gym experience. You don't have to go to 24-hour fitness or Equinox anymore when you live here. You've got the gym right down here on your main level. More equipment throughout, picture windows look out to the foliage and that grass area, which we previously saw. You've also got a remarkable seating section out there, and you've got this private mountain with a really cool deck, a great spot to look out at the views if you ask me. If we take a turn here to my left-hand side, we've got the ensuite bathroom for this space, which is complete with the floating vanity, custom natural tone lower cabinetry, stone details on the vanity, and you've also got this 3D tile work which extends all the way into the shower, and you've got the bathtub inside of there. Massive mirror as well. I guess you could make this a different room if you want. You can make a second movie theater if you wish. Now follow me back down this hallway, and if we continue our tour, we have another more informal living area, complete with the L-shaped couch, complemented with backyard and mountain views there in the distance. You've got contemporary furniture throughout. You've also got the same stone detail that we saw previously. This is the other side of that dual-paned fireplace, so you can enjoy the warmth from that fireplace in either seating area of your choice. Pretty cool. Now in front of me, we've got another informal seating space, maybe a dining table to sit up to 4 of your guests. And in front of me, we have the well-appointed kitchen, complete with natural toned custom cabinetry all throughout. But before we touch more on this area, I actually want to backtrack just a little bit. We've got more of the natural toned wooden back walls here, and this door takes us into the first guest bedroom of this home. You've got contemporary furniture all throughout, mounted flat screen TV, and of course, this window looks directly out to the backyard, to the mountains, and to the foliage here in the distance. Continuing down, you've got the ensuite bathroom with this sliding pocket door. You've got the floating vanity, and you have this 3D tile work detail on the walls, which carry into the shower. It's also glass enclosed. You've got the golden fixtures and the built-in body spray. This is a very chic and uniquely designed bathroom. And now let's head outside of the space. In front of me, again, we've got the well-appointed kitchen. You've got bar seating here for up to 6 of your guests at this uniquely designed center island. You've got the stone details. You've got the light fixtures positioned above. Again, natural tone cabinetry can be found all throughout the space here. You've got your fridge with the 2 freezer drawers displayed right below me here. And if that wasn't enough for you, you actually have a complete mirror of the exact same things. So essentially, you've got 2 fridges, 4 freezer drawers, and in between those sections, you've got your dual zone wine cooler here with all of the pull-out racks, and you've also got some additional cabinetry all the way up here. It's all pushed to open, and I can barely reach that, guys. Next to that, you've got some pull-out ergonomic shelving, which is pretty cool. And if we continue down, we see more of that natural tone cabinetry all throughout. We've got your Viking designed 6-burner stovetop with double oven situated below, and up above that, one of the most unique hood designs we have ever seen. These are actually 2 separate cylinder assemblies, and it adds again to that contemporary kind of minimalist design that they were really going for here in this home. You've got the built-in sink in front of me, all stainless steel. Picture windows look out to the foliage, and you've also got 2 dishwashers positioned on either side of that sink area, very nicely integrated with the rest of the cabinetry. You might not have even been able to tell that they were there. You've got the floating shelving, and continuing down, you've got your garage access, and on my left, more floor-to-ceiling cabinetry with your Viking microwave and an additional oven positioned right below that. Now, believe it or not, that concludes our tour for this entire first level. So now we're gonna head out to the backyard, see what that has, then we'll go up to level 2 and then level 3, where we have a big surprise. Let's go right now. We are here at the gorgeous backyard. You can see right upon entering, you've got a seating area and you've got your massive pool with the integrated hot tub over there. You've got impressive views of Beverly Hills and the Santa Monica Mountains there in the distance here. You've got 4 staged pool chairs on the opposite side of your pool. A couple more spaces to sit and relax are shown throughout the space. You've got an outdoor kitchenette area here positioned on my left. You've got the wooden paneled custom lower cabinetry. You've also got your stainless steel sink, and you've got a mounted flat screen TV out here. So if you want to watch the game, set up some chairs, you can watch it from right here. You can even watch it while you're inside of your pool, which is so remarkable. It's a very bright and sunny day. We've got great weather here in Beverly Hills. It's a very clear day. You can see all of those mountains there in the distance. The Santa Monica Mountains look remarkable. You also got views of all of the greenery throughout this space here. Now let's continue down. We've got another outdoor staged seating section for 6 of your guests here with the wooden shaded awning, some more grass areas. And if you further follow me through, we've got your outdoor barbecue, stainless steel designed by Lynx. And next to that, guys, one of my most favorite features, stainless steel pizza oven, completely built in to your backyard section. You've even got some firewood displayed below. Don't go to Pyology, don't go to Blaze Pizza. You're gonna come to this house, we're gonna make you an awesome pizza. Now let's continue down. You've also got views of the contemporary, darker styled architecture here. Pool in front of me, as I previously mentioned here. A couple more seating sections. You've got the glass railing sectioning off this area. This further leads us into a large grass patch, and this actually takes you out to the front yard and to that private seating area, which we talked about earlier. We're gonna see that in just a sec, but before we do, follow me up this wooden staircase right here. This further takes us up into an amazing outdoor observation deck surrounded by foliage here. Again, you get the mountains down there in the distance. beautiful plant life. And if you further follow me here, you get the impressive Century City views, and even further there in the distance, you can see the ocean. It looks amazing. We're set on a very large parcel of land here in Beverly Hills, and that's how you were able to have these exclusive amenities that most homes in the area just do not have. We're literally on this kind of private mountain, very high above your home, very high looking up at the views. And actually down below me, that's where we have access into that lower level deck. So let's jump to it right now. So now you can see we are on the large grass patch that we initially saw in the beginning of the tour here. This further takes you all the way down to another private observation deck with the seating sections. You're again surrounded by foliage, views of your private neighborhood here, and the city down there in the distance. This is again just such a remarkable and unique view here. Now that's all for the backyard. So now we're gonna head back inside and check out level 2. Up the spiral staircase, we have just made it up to the second level of the home here. You've got this floating bridge hallway which takes you down to the primary bedroom suite, and on my left hand side you've got this stair access which takes you up to the third level, which is exclusively reserved for the primary closet. It is absolutely massive, and we're going to be seeing it in just a bit. Also, you have access into a couple of different guest bedrooms and a work and play area. We're gonna see those also a bit later, but before we do, I wanna take you down the floating hallway here. You walk down the space and you get the views of Beverly Hills every single day. You've also got views of your lower level living room sections here, the beautiful chandelier, and you get tons of natural light here. Also, those hand-carved wooden details are easily visible from this vantage point. Now, you've got the primary bedroom on my right, but before we see that, this area actually leads us into a seating area, which is a part of the primary suite. Contemporary staging is shown all throughout. You've got the mounted flat screen and the natural wooden toned back wall, complemented with that floating shelving. You've also got a massive vanity kind of preparation area here. I can imagine you can hire a barber and they can come to you and cut your hair right here if you really wanted. It's kind of like your own built-in salon. It's pretty cool. You've got, again, the floating lower shelving sections. You've got a built-in sink with this custom stone countertop. And of course, next to the area, you've got all of your pull-out cabinetry, and it's all soft closing, which is a detail that I just love to see. This open section also leads you directly out to a private balcony and to the rest of the primary bedroom. But before we see that, you actually have a different private balcony right off of your living area here. You've got the outdoor seating. This section is nicely glass paneled all throughout. It looks out to your private neighborhood, all of the foliage in the distance. You can even see a tiny little glimpse of the ocean in the distance there as well. Now let's continue back inside of the property here. We're back into the living section. And I also wanted to mention that the mirror for your salon area is completely wrapped with the LED backlighting. It just looks so cool in the space. Now let's continue down. I can imagine this is kind of an open concept closet where you can hang your best pieces of clothing. You can wake up and choose your essentials every morning here. Let's continue down. This space further takes us into the bedroom area. You've got, again, this natural toned wooden back wall, which literally goes all the way up to the ceiling. And again, you can take me for reference and just see how tall that is. That's gotta be easily like 15 to 20 feet tall right here. Also, we've got another private balcony which overlooks the mountains and the foliage, as well as the backyard there in the distance. And this is a really cool feature I wanted to talk about as well. So you've got your built-in fireplace, the mounted flat screen TV, but again, we have one of these solid brass designs which literally goes up at least, again, 15 to 20 feet tall. You've got the illuminated LED light strips on either side. It's such a remarkable statement piece for this area, and it's kind of unlike anything we've really ever seen before. Vaulted ceilings, of course. So let's go inside. This space further takes us into the primary bathroom, which has dual floating vanities on either side of the space. And you have absolutely the coolest freestanding tub we have ever seen. And you've got the golden fixtures. Take a bath right here, overlook the views, overlook the mountains and the foliage in the distance. This is absolutely crazy. Now you've got the custom lower cabinetry here. And if you just take a look at these sink designs for a second, again, these stone-made vessel sinks look so insane. Again, unlike anything we've ever seen before, complemented with the gold faucets. You've got the mounted mirror, you've got the suspended light fixtures, and again, these ceilings that are at least like 15 to 20 feet tall right here. Skylights bring natural lights into the space, and you've got another one of those sinks here. It's pretty much a mirror of the last vanity that we saw. You've got the LED underglow, and this is really cool too. So we've never seen a primary shower quite like this one, but instead of it being glass enclosed, it's actually sectioned off with these marble details. So you still get the privacy, but it's just open enough to where you can see out to the views. Also, you've got a mounted flat screen TV in here. That's pretty crazy. You've got 2 mounted rain heads, 2 body sprays, and this 3D textured tile detail, which we're also going to be seeing later on throughout the tour. And this is so cool. You even have the marble floating shelving spaces complementing this area. Again, this is the most unique primary bathroom I think we have ever seen before. Looking out to the views, it's definitely one of my favorites. Now let's head down through this way here, and you actually have this stair access which takes you up exclusively to the primary closet. That's correct, they have dedicated an entire 3rd level just for the closet. It's remarkable, and we're actually going to show you it a little bit later because we've got a lot more details to show you up here. Let's continue down. I love the light fixture suspended in the center, and if you follow me down through here, I also forgot to mention this. You've got this solid sliding door, which you can nicely use to section off your primary if you wish. Now follow me down again. We're back on this suspended hallway here. Open concept floor plan, looks out to either side of your lower level. Now follow me down here. We've got primary closet access on my right, which we're gonna see a bit later, but before we do, let's take a turn right here. We've got a guest bedroom, which is complete with a private balcony overlooking the views. You've got views of the backyard and the mountains here in the distance. Also displayed here on my left-hand side, you've got the ensuite bathroom, which is complete with a unique stone countertop, which also carries itself onto the walls and into that shower section. It also doubles as a bathtub. You've got the golden fixtures above, mounted mirror, and you've got all of your natural wooden toned custom lower cabinetry. And if you want to section off this area for whatever reason, you absolutely could with this pocket sliding door. Now, you've also got some additional closet storage here, which is really essential to have, and it's also floor to ceiling, so they really maximize the space. Now let's continue down. On my right, furthermore, we have another guest bedroom, complete with a 3D textured wall design all throughout. You've got, again, the built-in closet area here on my right. You've got the mounted flat screen TV and another private balcony. And down here on my right, this is the ensuite bathroom, which is again complete with that unique stone design here on the countertop. You've got the golden sink here with the matching faucet, and on my left-hand side, glass enclosed walk-in shower space with the unique 3D tile work which goes up to the ceiling, and it's also featured on certain parts of the wall over here. Now let's continue outside of the section here, and positioned on my right-hand side, we've got another guest bedroom. This time it's a little bit smaller, and this is ideally going to be a children's room. You've still got the high ceilings, You've got views of the private street and your front yard. And furthermore, we've got the ensuite bathroom with the custom stone countertops and that walk-in shower with the similar 3D tile work that we saw in the last one. And you've got your closet storage here on my right. But that's not all. We've still got a little bit more to see. Follow me down this way. We've got some linen cabinetry here. And if we further continue down, this is your upper level work/play room. You've got the L-shaped couch, but you also have an executive workspace here complementing the area. And then you also have a private bar in the space as well. So if you want to relax with friends at the bar or at the couch, and then you want to get some work done at your desk, you can absolutely do that. Also, we've got these massive walls of glass, which overlook the city views there in the distance. And if you open this up right here, this actually takes us into a private balcony, which is actually suspended above that grass area, which we previously saw. You can also see views out to your private deck area and your mountain seating area, which is pretty cool. Now let's head back inside. I also wanted to mention on the far side of the room, we've got some built-in cabinetry with the natural tones that we have been seeing throughout the rest of the home here. Also, take me for reference and just kind of pan up to the ceiling. These ceilings have got to be at least 15 to 20 feet high, and it's in kind of a slanted angle here. Really maximizes the room. It looks massive. You've also again got views of your front yard and the private street here in Beverly Hills. Beautiful contemporary seating throughout. That balcony also does wrap around. And this is the bar section, which has seating for 3. You've got another customized stone countertop here and custom wooden cabinetry throughout the inner workings of this section. You've got the floating shelving spaces, sink, and you've also got panel dishwasher, which is essential to have in any kitchen/bar area. You've got several refrigeration areas, and you also have a built-in ice maker, and you've also got yourself a microwave. Pretty cool how it's all nicely integrated into the space. And on my left, you've got a powder room with a unique wallpaper detail surrounding that space. And if we continue down, that actually wraps up our tour for this entire second level. So now we have to head up to level 3, which has that exclusive primary closet. So let's do it. All right, guys, so this is the third and the final level of the property, and arguably one of the coolest features about this property. So this entire third level is dedicated to this oversized closet, which is so cool. It looks like we're in some sort of Beverly Hills boutique store that you may see on Rodeo Drive, for example, but this is just included with the sale of this home. Pretty crazy. Now you see right here, of course, you've got picture window views of your neighborhood, all of the foliage there in the distance, and this section is surrounded by tons of custom cabinetry, which is indeed all soft closing. And if we continue down this way, we've got more built-in shelving spaces and glass paneled cabinetry shown all throughout. You've got the center island, again complete with your soft closing cabinetry. This time it's in more of a natural wooden tone here. It feels very cozy and comfortable in this section. Also wanted to show you this. So you can open these up right here. You've got your wooden floating upper shelving with the integrated LED light strips, spots to hang your clothing, and of course you've also got your drawers, which have the built-in organizers, and they're all soft closing. I think I've said that a little bit too much, but I just have to emphasize just these little attention to details. Now let's continue through more spots to maybe store your shoes. You've got the LED strip lights again surrounding this section, more views of your private street, and you've got these hand-carved details which actually look down to your lower level and the backyard. Now let's continue our tour through the space. This is the additional closet that you have on this top level, and it's even larger than the last one that we just saw. Take me for reference and look at the size of this center island here. You've got, again, all of the natural wooden cabinetry. Of course, it's all soft closing. And guys, just look at how much space you have in each one of these cabinets. And you've got the built-in organizers, you've got the kind of brass designs here on the hardware. It looks incredible. More glass paneled cabinets surround the space. You've got a slanted ceiling, more spaces to maybe hold your shoes. You've got some additional floating shelving areas. And what's very interesting, you've got some built-in outlets and some USB ports. In case you're spending a lot of time in here, maybe you need to charge your phone, who knows. Seating section on my left, and you've also got a full body mirror, the LED light strips, and more views out there to your beautiful foliage. Now that concludes our tour today for this amazing estate here in Beverly Hills. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part of this home was, and I'll see you guys in the next one.